Welcome to the final word for All Out Cricket, fueled by Kookaburra Cricket. Adam Collins here, and we're blessed to have a slew of wonderful West Indian former champions with us here today. The four Knights of Antigua, indeed, including Richie Richardson, former captain of his country. Can you tell us a little bit about the Lord's Taverners charity we're working on here today?
Well, first of all, we're very happy to be here to support this wonderful charity by the Lord's Taverners, giving underprivileged kids the opportunity to play the game and to develop their all-round skills. It's a wonderful initiative, and it's a good thing for the inner city community to give these kids a chance, and we are more than delighted to be here to support the initiative.
The charity is called Wickets with a Z on the end if you want to have a look at that on the Lord's Taverners website. Now, turning our attention to tomorrow at Edgbaston, Richie, of course, you've had so many roles involved in world cricket and this West Indies setup. And what chance do you give your country its success against England tomorrow?
Well, two teams will be competing, and anybody can win. And I'm just hoping that the West Indies can really put up a good fight and possibly beat England. There's a possibility, depends on how well they apply themselves. But at the end of the day, it's a new thing, the pink ball test match, first one in the UK. Let's hope that it's an exciting one, and the fans come out and support it, because I think we need to continue to promote test match cricket, and changes needs to be made in order to keep it exciting and to keep attracting some of the fans. So I support it. I support football cricket. So let's hope that it's a good start. This test match coming up, and it will come out and be a success.
There's a bit to unpack from this. If you're putting your finger at what has gone wrong in the last 20 years of West Indies cricket, and that's kind of hard to answer inside a question, but in saying that, what has gone wrong from the era that you four great men played in, and now where we see West Indies cricket ranked 8th in the world and genuinely struggling?
Well, I'm not really an expert, but it's a long story. I think that we have not invested in our development enough over the years. We've taken a lot of things for granted, and the rest of the world sort of like caught up with us and passed us and left us behind. So we now have to dig even deeper, work even harder to try and get ourselves back on track. I'm saying our. As an ICC match referee, I'm supposed to be neutral here, but at the end of the day, I'm a West Indian, and just like a lot of people, a lot of fans around the world, everybody wants to see West Indies cricket strong again, because of the way we have played, our style, our approach to the game, and people just want to witness that again. So, I too would like to see us back. I don't know when it's going to happen, but the world is a wrong place, so let's hope that it happens very quickly.
Could the pink ball be a bit of a leveller for this side tomorrow, going into a series where there's a bit more volatility, maybe with the ball they're using?
Well, I think it's going to be the same for both teams. So at the end of the day, it's, who play better, really, who apply themselves better and are more disciplined will come out on top. I don't think the pink ball would favour one team more than the next.
It's great to have a couple of minutes here with former West Indies great and skipper Richie Richardson. Stay tuned for a chat with Curtly Ambrose, then we have Andy Roberts. And can they compete? That's the main question that most people are asking coming into this day-night test match. Can the West Indies come here to Edgbaston in a pink ball test match under lights and make a serious competition for the home side?
Well, they have to. That's what they're here for, to compete, to win test matches and hopefully the series. If they think anything different, then they might as well go back home. You've got to back yourself to do well against England and beat them. That's the only way you should think. And if they're thinking something different, then there's no point being here. But the good thing about it is that the West Indians and England never played day-night pink ball cricket before. So they both got to start from zero, so it should be interesting.
You're getting dragged off to a radio interview, Sir Curtly, so I'll leave you be. Thanks for joining the final word on All That Cricket. We'll talk to Andy Roberts in a moment. And your countrymen don't come into this with particularly high hopes, or certainly if you agree with the media. What about you? Do you think they got much of a chance against this home side?
Well, all I can say to that is that it's cricket, and anything can happen in cricket. England has been playing well against South Africa. I think they had one bad test match against South Africa, which they lost easily. So the same could happen here. And that is wishful thinking. But at the moment, the way we are playing cricket is, it's not exciting. It's not something that I would sit down and watch for 5 days, because I don't think we're playing well enough. To be honest, I do not believe that our cricketers are committed enough.
Is that culturally the biggest difference to when you were playing? You came up through an era where it was the most important sport and it meant a lot more than perhaps what was on the field as well?
Yeah, well, when I was growing up in the 60s, all I had to do was to play cricket. Today there are lots of other distractions. But also, when I was growing up, I didn't see there was a way for me to make a career out of cricket. Today it's totally different. These guys have everything ahead of them. So it beats me why they don't put in the time to develop their game where they can be one of the better players in the world, and they could earn more and most of what they're looking for. 'Cause all of these guys are looking to make a good payday out of the game.
And what about?
But if you're good enough, you will make it.
And what about administratively? You're satisfied with the job that the WICB have done over successive years now?
No, I've never been satisfied with the job our administrators are doing. Number one, you have a cricket board, and you may have maybe one or two people on the board with any cricketing experience, and I think they're overshadowed most of the times by the other administrators. I think we have 18 directors of West Indies Cricket Board, and only 2 with cricketing experience. So what do you get? But again, I will stress, I am not blaming the administrators for the poor performance of the cricketers. The cricketers have to take pride in themselves and develop the game where they can be one of the best players in the world.
We mentioned at the start you've got vast experience playing in this country, 2 lengthy county stints in your long and prestigious career, a couple of test tours here as well. Do you think that playing in England will suit this particular West Indies side where their strength seems to be the fast bowling?
I don't know if the strength is in the fast bowling. We have 1 or 2 capable fast bowlers, but if the ball is swinging here, it's a lot of problems for our batsmen. And we bring a group of seam bowlers to England, where if it's swinging, we may only have 1 bowler who can swing the ball. So again, when you're choosing teams, you're going to choose horses for courses, and I don't think that we did that coming here.
This is Andy Roberts. We've had a lot of people on the final word over the last couple of years, but perhaps no one so prestigious as you. So thanks for joining us today for all that cricket on field, of course, by Kookaburra Cricket. We'll see you at the end of the Test match.
I've watched a bit of the pink ball cricket with the men's, and I love to see how much it swings at night time, so hopefully I can get a chance to bowl with that at night as well. But you know, I've practiced with them a bit and you can see the ball really easily.